Hey guys, M2003 Gamer here, and well, I think the video title will speak for itself. Gonna have a simplistic overview of what's to come, really plans for the Wrigley's World Tour, or known as the WWT. So really the origins I put behind this is that me and Permafrost, or for some people it's Scott Roush, we kind of just made this as a joke just to see how this would go. Really kind of, he conjured up the idea to me. I kind of thought about it for a little bit too, and then, well, I ended up making the car set and made it a reality. So here we are, 10 teams, all representing different brands of Wrigley's gum, 20 different drivers, and well, we also got 20 rounds upcoming. And that might be subject to change just depending on really how my schedule goes, but I think I'm planning on keeping 20 races just because it make for some good fun in this case. What I want to do video-wise, keep it kind of like an F1 highlights package. I know a lot of you guys are pretty busy in general, so that's kind of why I want to keep it maybe maximum maybe 25 minutes, 30, and minimum, doesn't matter. It really just depends on the racing itself, really just how the race goes in general. So it will fluctuate, but I'm looking for a maximum time limit of 30 minutes at best. Same thing really kind of goes with like my packages, kind of with FP1 to FP3 quali, Q1 to Q3. So those will be obviously smaller than those of like a race package, maybe again depending on how eventful those sessions are in general, but mostly I'm going to try and keep it short because again, all our attention spans aren't quite the best, and I know we got a lot of things to do in our lives. I'm not really going to try and make it a premiere, if anything. I kind of want to keep it like a kind of a traditional YouTube upload layout. You just kind of upload it whenever, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else to it. Because I know, again, not everybody's gonna show up to a premiere. We all got our different lives and things going on in life with work, family and everything. Race-wise, how I want to set up the races, I'm looking at standing starts for each event, unless the track says no. But other than that, gonna try and keep it very straightforward with standing starts. Distance wise, I'm looking at maybe 20 to 25% races because I want enough to have pit stops, but enough to have a good run in to where, strategy and cars coming up to and fro in the race itself. Safety car rules, basically whatever warrants a safety car, I'll bring it out. Nothing to it, literally if someone freaking dies, and yeah, I'm going to bring a safety car, but very much, it's kind of a common sense thing I would think with safety cars for me. Points wise, what I'm going to go for something funky here. Originally, I was going to stick with F1 points, but I'm going to go with Mario Kart points here. So first, you get 15 points, second, you get 12, third, 10, fourth, 9, and then really just goes down by increments of 1, all the way down to 12 where you get 1 point. And for a fastest lap bonus, I will have an additional point. Basically, just wherever you finish, if you get the fastest lap overall in the race, you get a point. So that could either benefit you, if you, let's say, finish first and you get the fastest lap of the race, or if you finish 13th and lower, you get a little pity point out of it. You get some incentive regardless. So even if you finish outside 12th, you still get at least 1 point out of it. So that's really what you could get as a driver, more or less, though. Near the end of the race, what I'm going to try and do is have maybe some candidates up for Driver of the Day. So in the comments for you guys, just for like good engagement, I think it'd be good fun for you guys. So is to choose, what driver, deserves Driver of the Day. So maybe one driver that dominates the race, they ran a perfect race essentially. No mistakes, no issues, they get it. Maybe a driver that's like a hard charger. Let's say they started 20th, they finished, let's say P8, in the points. They get it. Or maybe a driver that spun out during the race, recovered from, like, say, a safety car, or manually climbed their way up through the field to get a good points paying day. That could be another option. So those, I'll put like the reasonings behind it for that at the end of the video, and then whoever gets the most votes, probably near the after a few days or so, I'll try and maybe make a little video out of it. I don't know how long it would be, but I think it would just kind of be a lot of like little things to come, or little fun things like that. I think will make it kind of cool for you guys to watch, just because I kind of want to make it it's not really too serious of a series, but at the same time I kind of just want to have fun with how like I want to approach things. It's kind of like a little passion project I want to do with it, so it kind of is a little serious, but it's kind of not at the same time. So just because of like the literal series itself is literally gum, so I mean it's as unserious as you can get. What's to come though, I'm going to plan to have a testing session once signups are concluded. I'm looking at signups to be around maybe tomorrow or Friday at the latest, really. So maybe around, let's say, the evening. I'd say like around 8 p.m. Eastern time for you people. Some rides will already be filled off the bat just because of those that have given me good feedback and just have really helped contribute to where this series is now. Those guys will get first priority. But I will plan to put them up, you know, as soon as possible though. So I don't want it to feel too much to where it's like, oh, there's only like 5 seats left, only 5 people can sign up in the comments. So I don't really want that. I'm probably going to have a limitation. I think it's just like a few select people I will let them have first priority. So maybe around like 5 to 7 off the bat. We'll have to wait and see, but I do want to have some inclusivity, or that's not really the right word, but a little bit of diversity in it. So it's going to be 1 per user. I don't, you know, with it being a very small field, I'm not going to have people like sign up 4 people at the same time. I don't want that. So I want, you know, inclusion for everybody. And for the love of God, please don't tweak over an offline league in this series. This series is meant to be just good fun. Like, don't take it seriously. Like, at the end of the day, all I care about for you guys is racing. Good racing, good presentation of how I want to present the content at hand. You know, your inputs are important too. So I would love that actually here and there. So, you know, we can work and improve that kind of stuff, you know. So I'm learning as I go. You guys will learn as you go too, or maybe you'll enjoy it, maybe not, you know, it's not for everyone. But otherwise though, I want you guys to kind of keep it cool and collected, you know. I don't really want much toxicity or any. You can have your little trash talk here and there, but you know, most of the time, at the end of the day, it's an offline league. Please get over it. Like, you got other things to worry about in life than an offline league. So other than that, I want you guys to be excellent to each other. Again, I plan on having signups around Wednesday to Friday if you guys are thinking big picture here. But otherwise, please keep it cool and have a wonderful day, everybody.